Hi, my name is Maria Laura Ruiz. The reason for this video is to discuss teacher dispositions and to provide a self-assessment on where I'm currently at. So in this video, I will discuss what dispositions I possess that make me a successful teacher. Also, I will go over what dispositions I need to work on before I enter the classroom as a first-year teacher. Lastly, I will cover what qualities should professional educators display. So let's talk about dispositions I possess that make me a successful teacher. Number one is compassion. I truly honestly care about all my students and their well-being. I try to make sure that I have meaningful conversation and be emotionally supportive to all my students. For instance, in this class that I'm a TA in, I had a student who was having a bad day, and I just leveled with her about what was wrong and asked her how we could fix it. So after she disclosed what was wrong, I told her I understood how she felt, but let's make the most of today. And I am here for you, and your teacher is here for you. Then to get her back on track, I followed my teacher's advice about having a fun option to do, which was going for a walk or shredding, which a student likes. This eased her back to her schedule, and after shredding, her mood was a lot better. The second disposition I possess is fairness. As a TA, I know that all students are equal. We give students the equal opportunity to succeed. What I will be using, I learned from my teacher. She used the VAK learning style so that everyone who learns differently can comprehend the concept. So an example of the VAK style is that she showed a video clip of washing hands, and then she stated the procedure of how to wash hands, and then she had the class physically wash their own hands. This method has worked for all her students in her class, and now when I prep for my students, I make sure I have all three methods at my disposal. The third disposition I possess is honesty. Honesty is important because how can others trust you if you're not completely honest? We are looked at as role models by colleagues, students, parents, and people of the community, and how we handle ourselves means everything. It's okay not to know everything, just be honest with your students and others. It will go a long way. That's why I'm truly honest, and I know my students will see it too and be super receptive to me. Now I'm going to honestly talk about dispositions that I need to work on. The first is high expectations. High expectation is providing rigorous, achievable goals that is communicated to the student and believing in the motto that all students can learn and achieve any goals. The reason why it's the highest is because I've never done this before. Setting up goals for people. I've only set up goals for myself. So honestly, I'm going to need the help of a teacher on how to set up goals for the students. Thank God I'm a student, right? The next disposition I need to work on is advocacy. Advocacy is standing up for the needs of students and being their voice. I saw this once demonstrated by a teacher of mine. I was in her class and she was observing me, and she told my parents and me that she thought I had ADHD. So I went to the doctor, and sure enough, she was right. I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for her. Just like she advocated for me, I wish to do the same. But I have to take classes to find signs for learning disabilities and special needs. I have some knowledge, but not enough for me to say that I could fully advocate for my students. Now I will go over what qualities should professional educators display. A professional educator should display integrity, having high standards on everything they do, not just when they are being watched. Also, a professional educator should have a lot of patience. Some students can be difficult, but it doesn't mean that they can't learn. Instead, you have to be patient and keep trying until something clicks. Usually the hardest ones to teach have a lot of potential from my experience. Also, a great quality to have is being dedicated to the job. Showing devotion to all that you do provides great results. I would say also being passionate as well. If you show your students that you truly care about them and their ability to succeed, they will respond positively to that, and they will want to give you their all because you are giving them your all. These are just a few qualities, but there are so many qualities that a great teacher can have. Now that you know my thoughts on what I'm great at and what I need to work on, lastly, what qualities a professional educator possesses, I can conclude my video. Thanks for your time, and lopes up.